In a quiet village, nestled by a winding river, lived a little boy whose greatest joy was folding paper boats. Every afternoon, he'd sit by the water's edge, launching his tiny fleet, watching them bob and dance on the gentle currents. His heart sailed with each one, filled with dreams as vast as the river itself. One year, the rains came with a fury no one had ever seen. The river, once a peaceful friend, swelled into a raging torrent. It swallowed the banks, the fields, and everything in its path. The boy watched from his window as the floodwaters swept away his home, his toys, and his precious paper boats. Everything he cherished was gone in a blur of brown water. Amidst the chaos and the tears of his neighbors, the boy did something unexpected. He found a single, soaked page torn from his notebook. His small fingers, trembling but steady, folded the damp paper. He creased it with care, shaping it into a familiar form. He then waded to the edge of the receding water and gently placed his new, solitary boat on its surface. He watched it float, a tiny symbol of hope on a sea of loss. It wasn't just a paper boat. It was a promise to himself that he would start again. Years flew by. That little boy grew into a man, his eyes still holding the same spark of determination. He became a renowned naval engineer, his name synonymous with the strongest, most magnificent ships that sailed the oceans. His creations were marvels of engineering, built to withstand the mightiest storms. During an interview, a young journalist asked him, "What was the inspiration behind your incredible career? What drove you to build ships that can conquer any sea?" The engineer smiled, a distant look in his eyes. He replied softly, "It all started with a small boat that never gave up sailing." This story reminds us of a powerful truth. Dreams don't sink. Even when they're battered by the fiercest storms of life, they just learn how to float again. No matter what you've lost, or how overwhelming things seem, remember that little boy? Pick up the pieces, fold a new dream, and set it sailing. You never know what mighty vessel it might become. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration. See you next time!